to item D, site plans, and item number 1, SP-20-006, site plan for a 94,700 square foot industrial building located at 3855 South River Road by Milwaukee Tool. The applicant is Milwaukee Tool, and the agent is Stephen Perry Smith. Jim, take it away.
Thank you. The site plan is for the 90,700 square foot industrial building located on South River Road. This is within the West Bend Manufacturing Center, currently being developed by the city in tax incremental district number 14. The initial phase of this development is occurring in the western half of approximately 22 acres. The first phase includes both a manufacturing and support office space within this building. Approximately 50 jobs are going to be created within 3 years of the completion of the initial phase. The 22 acres is zoned M2 heavy industrial, and the tool manufacturing is a permitted use within this district. Access to this development will be from South River Road. The applicant is proposing 2 driveways, one on the north end of the site and one on the south end. Traffic has been separated for truck traffic on the north end and employee traffic and visitor traffic on the south side. The applicant is requesting an exception for driveway widths, and staff feels that the exception would be acceptable given the truck sizes that are being used on the site. Staff also did have a question regarding the south driveway with that kink in there. The developer is looking into that, and is so there may be a revision to the site plan for that driveway location, depending on the outcome of that clarification on that driveway. City sewer and water will be installed as part of the industrial park improvements, and laterals will be connected off of those new mains that are being installed in South River Road. A stormwater management plan is being completed in conjunction with the city's master plan for the industrial park, and prior to completion, the stormwater plan will be completed in conjunction with our overall master plan that we do have. The site grades have been designed to drain generally to the south to our future facilities that we're going to be installing there. And the site itself for the truck traffic area on the north side is actually 5 foot lower than the remaining grades as you go north. Site lighting has been provided throughout the site via 22-foot tall light poles on 3-foot bases, and the building itself will have wall pack lighting on the building also. Landscaping has been provided throughout the site. Majority of the landscaping is provided on the perimeter of the site outside of the areas where the building expansion is going to be, and foundation plantings are also being provided, and staff finds the landscape plan to be in accordance with our standards. The site plan also does identify a monument sign location. Exact details of the signs themselves haven't been submitted, but we can handle that at the time of their sign permits to verify that it meets code requirements. The building signage also was not identified on the architectural plans, so staff would recommend that prior to installation we have a review and a approval of the wall signs prior to installation also. The building materials for the development include a light gray color insulated concrete, precast concrete wall panel, and the company's signature red ECM panels will be used as an accent on the southwest corner of the building near the new entrance, and staff finds the architectural plans to be acceptable. Staff would recommend approval of the site plan with the listed conditions that we have in the memo.
Sounds great. We'll open it up to any discussion, questions from the commission.
Couple quick questions, Jim, if you don't mind. First of all, timeline, if everything gets approved, what do you think they would start moving dirt, whatever there?
I don't have the exact timeline. Do we have any defined timeline?
Would it be like end of summer, you think, or?
At the earliest, August of this year.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have a microphone that's functioning. August of this year, but probably no later than spring of 2021.
Okay. And I see again, I look at stuff like that, they're planting, this is phase one of that development. I see they're planting the fields to the south, so there is nothing right now going on with phase two and phase three, right, with property? If they're planting the fields, are they,
The phase one of the park,
right,
it will, not be planted.
okay,
The, phase one of the park is greater than just this 22 acres.
oh, it is, okay,
Thing, but a significant portion of the lands will remain in vegetation.
for this year, right, this season?
And depending on when we initiate, the second phase.
Okay.
Did you have any other questions, Commissioner? No, okay. Yes, Commissioner Dolan?
Just a matter of housekeeping, I wouldn't vote against this because of that kink, but I would really suggest they get rid of that kink because I can see their employees maneuvering that in the winter, but just as a matter of housekeeping, some of the drawings have it in there and some don't.
Yeah, we talked to the developer on that, and there are some planning inconsistencies as part of the approval. We asked, that's why we're asking for clarification on the kink. We're not sure if it was to avoid a conflict with some utility poles, or if it was a traffic to help, to discourage truck traffic in there, since there's no interconnection. So that's why we had the question and the clarification. So as a part of the site plan revision, we would have the plans cleaned up that they're all consistent throughout.
That's what you meant by the clarification.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Great, is there any other questions or comments? Otherwise, I'll be looking for an action.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
Should clarify, Jim, you're looking for a motion to set a public hearing? I'm sorry, no, you're not, action. I'm skipping ahead, sorry. Action to approve, yes, thank you. Is there a second?
A second.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion or questions or confusion with me? And seeing none, all those in favor, signal by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Wonderful. I'll just take a moment quick to thank Milwaukee Tool for choosing West Bend.
I agree.
It's amazing when a company like that obviously chooses our community. It bolsters our economy. You're employing our workforce, and we're very proud and honored to see that. So thank you very much. And with that, I'll move on to